Imagine this: an entire village, empty and abandoned overnight. No signs of struggle, no traces of violence, just gone. And it all happens without a single witness. Welcome back to 365 Days of Darkness, where we dive into the darkest corners of real-life mysteries. If you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to do so because we have more chilling stories coming your way. Let's jump into today's story, one that's so strange it seems ripped from the pages of a thriller. The village of Dunwich in rural England was an idyllic little town nestled deep in the countryside. Population just over 200. It was a quiet, peaceful place where the local pub was the hub of the community, and families had lived for generations. On October 3rd, 1976, Dunwich suddenly disappeared. It started like any other day. The sun rose, birds chirped, and the villagers went about their daily routines. But by dusk, something was horribly wrong. At around 6:30 p.m., the first alarm was raised. A family from the neighboring town drove through Dunwich and noticed something strange. The village was eerily silent. No people, no movement, no cars. The houses, which had been alive with activity earlier in the day, were now still. When they stopped to ask at the local pub, the door was locked and the lights were off. Concern grew, and police were called to investigate. When they arrived in Dunwich, they found the town as empty as a ghost town. The houses were all intact, the streets were clear, and no sign of any struggle or catastrophe. It was as if the village's residents had vanished into thin air. The most baffling part? The clocks in every house were all stopped at the exact same time. 6:15 p.m. At first, it seemed like some sort of mass evacuation, but no one could figure out why. Neighbors from nearby towns were questioned, but they hadn't seen anyone leave. No trucks, no buses, no traces of anyone moving out. The village's records were combed through, but no one had filed for any kind of evacuation or relocation. The last postman to make a delivery reported nothing out of the ordinary. People had received